Hopefully you were clued into our telecast, our live telecast of the marquee event, 10-meter air pistol between the men. Would you say that was the upset of the tournament?
Oh,
Safari
yes.
taking over the gold?
Oh, yes, that was. I think that's what happens in most competitions. You know, people come in just trying to focus on their process and they end up winning. That's what happened with Safari. I think he wasn't a favorite to win this medal, and he came here, he stuck to his job, and he saw it through. Whereas Jeetu and Gurpreet both must have been under a tremendous amount of pressure, and I think the pressure got over them.
Jeetu, in fact, started fabulously.
Yeah,
Started fabulously,
yeah.
but a couple of shots towards the
But that's
end were a
yeah,
little
that's
wonky.
the nature of the sport. It's an unforgiving sport. You make one or two mistakes, there's no chance of you coming back into the game, and the results were constantly being announced. And knowing that you're on top and now the lead is going down, it plays a lot of plays a lot on your mind. I think Jeetu was shooting very well. There was something wrong with his adjusting of his gun. He shot some excellent shots which were a little higher than they should have been, and I think he was a little unlucky today.
So unlucky. So it's
Yeah.
still, you think that he didn't come
No, I
under
think
pressure?
no. I think he's still in good nick. Definitely, he's in
Yeah?
good touch, and I hope he will get good results very soon again. Yeah.
You know what, Professor Ronak? Now we talking about technical issues. Now we actually have the right visual for this, okay? So we're going to play that where you were giving us a masterclass of shooting. Take it away.
Hello, I am Ronak Pandit. I won the gold medal at the 2006 Commonwealth Games. I'm going to talk to you about shooting sport, which is actually divided into two streams of rifle and pistol shooting. And this in my hand is a 10-meter Olympic air pistol. Now, what you see here, this and this constitute the sights. So when we say we are aiming at the target, we are actually aligning the front sight and the back sight in line with the center of the target. This is where we load our bullet. So once the bullet is loaded here, we close this action, and then on pressing this trigger, the shot actually gets fired. Now it is called an air pistol because it uses air to fire the shot. This golden cylinder that you see here stores air under a high pressure of 200 bars. If you hear this is the sound of the air. This is how we lock up the cylinder, load the gun, aim and shoot. So now we are done with the pistol. Another important accessory that we use for shooting are the shooting glasses. What you see here are the shooting glasses. Now here, this is a lens from which we look at the sights and do our aiming. This is an occluder which helps block the vision of the non-shooting eye. The shooting glasses are worn like this. We use this for the shooting eye. This blocks the vision of the non-shooting eye so that we can see our sights and make the aim perfectly. These are called sight blinders, which help cut out the distraction of neighboring shooters and spectators, which helps us maintain our focus and concentration on the shot. So this is the position we take after wearing our glasses. We aim and boom, goes a perfect shot. Shooting sport is mainly classified into three parts: rifle shooting, pistol shooting and shotgun shooting. In this event, we have only the rifle and pistol shooting which is being held here. Now the main difference between rifle and pistol shooting is that rifle is shot with the long big guns which weigh almost 6 to 7 kilos as compared to pistols which weigh about 1 kilo. Pistols are a lot smaller and we do not use any other equipment to hold the pistol steady. For rifle shooting, a shooter wears jackets and trousers and special shoes which help him hold the gun steady, because the 10th ring, which we call the bullseye, is smaller than 1 millimeter, whereas the bullseye of the pistol shooting is 11.5 millimeters. Now, after the accessory of shooting glasses comes the main part. How does a shooter actually win or lose? How is the scoring done? What does a target look like? So if you see here, that is an electronic target. This, what you see here, is a paper target, which we used to use in the olden days. The electronic target is the same as the paper target. What rings you see here are displayed on our monitor. So when we shoot on those targets, the monitor shows us the result of our shot. To understand the scoring process better, we should take a top angle shot. Now, I can explain the scoring process much better from a top angle shot. This shot now is a dead center 10.9. In the qualification round, whether the shot is here or here in any direction, it does not matter. A shooter gets a full 10 points. But in the finals, this would fetch you a 10.9. This would be 10.8, 10.7, 10.6, 10.5, 10.2, 10.0, and this is how in the finals even half millimeter makes a big difference as the scoring gets down to decimals. Now a shot here would be a 9.9 because it is missing the 10th ring. This is a 9.0. If a shooter hits here, he gets an 8.7, a 7.5, and so on. So now, I hope you understand the difference between winning and losing can come down to 0.1 of an mm. This is all from the Ronak Pandit shooting classes. Till then, enjoy the matches.
Thank you very much, Professor Ronak, for that master class.
My pleasure.
And of course, I must say the round glasses look more the part. The Harry Potter glasses, they look more like the part.
It's all about being focused.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Being focused. We're going to come back to you and chew your brains a little bit more. But before that, we have some very exciting highlights of the junior event. Take a look.
Command in a time
Looking
of
at the picturesque
50
fort as we're hosting the 8th Asian Airgun Championships in New Delhi, India. The finals of the 10-meter air pistol youth event at Dr. Karni Singh's shooting range in Tughlakabad. And let's take a quick look at the start list for this particular event. It's coming up on your picture frames. Mahdi Tondari of Iran, one of the strong contenders, along with Shanki Nagar of India. You've got Yu Chengli of Chinese Taipei. Samarjit Singh, a young shooter from India. A lot being spoken about him in the circles. He's in the fray as well, having made the finals. Yu Chun Chao of Chinese Taipei. Mohit Gaur of India, another Iranian in the fray. Saeed Jamal and Chen Lung Wu of Chinese Taipei. That is what makes up the 8 shooters. Young shooters, 15 to 18 years of age, competing in this category. Ready for the first series of 3 shots to be fired within a span of 150 seconds. Chow was first off the blocks with a 9.9. But a 10.2 by Nagar. That's good showing. 10.1 by Tondari and also Samarjit. So 3 shots of over 10. 9.9, the third shot from Nagar. What have the others managed? Tondari managing an 8.7. That's not really worked in his favor. And that's seen a change in the lead as well now. It's Yichun Chao of Chinese Taipei, who's in fact jumped up in the lead after the end of the first series. You got Shanki Nagar has done well and is in fact just 0.1 behind. That's a quick confirmation of how things stand. It's Yichun Chao of Chinese Taipei in the lead. Shanki Nagar breathing down his neck. Mohit Gaur moving up to third after not really getting a good first shot off. He's managed 30 overall. And it's crucial because this is an elimination shot, remember. After this, one of the shooters will get eliminated, the lowest ranked shooter. First elimination coming up after 8 shots. And it's Chen Lung Wu of Chinese Taipei who will have to leave. He was in 8th spot, remember. A total of 74.4 for this young shooter from Chinese Taipei. But he's gone now. In the lead, Saeed Jamal Musavi of Iran. He's got a total of 89.7. With Shanki Nagar is tied as well in that first spot with 89.7. It's the Iranian in the lead along with India's Shanki Nagar. But this young lad, all eyes on him. Youngster from Chinese Taipei who's just 15 years old, showing immense concentration. Gets a shot off early as well. Nagar gets a 10.6, 10.3 for Samarjit, 10.5 from Tondari. It's a good shooting there, 10.4 from Musavi, the joint leader. But I think Shanki's just done well enough to jump into the lead. Samarjit Singh's in 5th at the moment. 97.1 for him. as the Iranian who's been eliminated, Mahdi Tondari of Iran. 96.3 is what he's got after a total of 10 shots. And he's now out of the reckoning, eliminated, the second shooter to be eliminated today in this 10-meter air pistol men's youth event. That's the standings after 4 series. A shot from Mosavi has pushed him in the lead, but Shanky Nagar is third, slipping away from the top 2. It's a huge lead that Mosavi and Chow have got for themselves. Yi Chun Chow, Mosavi currently in the lead, just 0.1 ahead of Yi. Oh, 8.4 from Shanky Nagar. Shanky Nagar eliminated from the finals after leading at one point of time. And that is what this finals format can do. It can be so cruel, so demanding. You've got to hold your nerve. Unfortunately for Nagar, he's not been able to do that. He slipped out of the medal positions, finishing 4th. Chow gets a horrendous 8.4. Could this be the opening? 10 for Gaur. Mosavi gets a 10.3. But that 10 might not be enough to keep Mohit Gaur in the hunt. Chow shoots a 9.2. Mosavi gets a 10.7. He's on a canter here, is the Iranian. He knows he's got the gold medal in the bag now. One shot still remaining. Chow gets a 10.2. 10.5 for Mosavi. Strong way to finish.
The results are final.
And it will be Saeed Jamal Mosavi, the 17-year-old from Iran, who will clinch gold in the youth competition of the 10-meter air pistol event for men. Silver to Yi Chun Chow. But head and shoulders ahead of the rest of the field. Saeed Jamal Mosavi of Iran clinches the gold in emphatic fashion. Mohit Gaur of India holding his nerve and settling for bronze. The medal ceremony. Dr. Amit Bhalla from Manav Rajna Educational Institutions to do the honors there.
Chairman of Manav Rachna Educational Institute, escorted by Professor Jang Kup Sok, Chairman, Jury of Appeal, to the podium to give away the
Professor
medals.
Chandra Sok, along with Dr. Amit Bhalla, for the medal ceremony to present the medals to the winners in the men's 10-meter air pistol event for youth. The bronze medal for India's Mohit Gaur. The 18-year-old did exceedingly well to hold his nerve. Remember, he'd finished 6th in the Asian Championships in Kuwait in 2014. And he's done well here to finish amongst medals. 6th last year. This year, he's finished on the podium with the bronze medal.
Goes to Chow Yi-chun, representing Chinese Taipei.
Chow Yi-chun of Chinese Taipei, the young 15-year-old competing in his first international competition ever, ends up on the podium. A strong showing from this young lad. He takes the silver medal, shooting a total of 195.9 in this final.
And the gold medal winner, Mosavi Sayyid Jamal, representing Iran.
The 17-year-old from Iran, Sayyid Jamal Mosavi, gold medalist here. National champion in the youth competitions back in Iran. Competed in the Asian Championships in Kuwait in 2013 as well. He's now finished off with a gold medal
for all these medal winners in the 10
in the 8th
meters
Asian Airgun
pistol
Championships
men
in New
youth
Delhi.
event.
Wonderful showing by the
Ladies
Iranian.
and gentlemen, I request you to please rise for the national anthem
It's time now
of the winning country,
for the
Iran.
Iranian national anthem.
Well, the stage is set to adorn our champions with their well-deserved medals. The medal ceremony is ready. Take it away.
To the 8th Asian Airgun Championship, New Delhi 2015, organized by National Rifle Association of India. Let's begin with the victory ceremony for the 10 meters pistol men event. Please give a big round of applause for the medal winners who are walking towards the podium. Today, to give away the medals, we have with us Mr. D.V. Sitarama Rao, Organizing Secretary, 8th Asian Airgun Championship 2015. He is also Secretary General of National Rifle Association of India, New Delhi. Escorted by Mr. Tan Hock Huat, the Chairman of the Equipment Control for the 8th Asian Airgun Championship 2015. The bronze medal goes to Jitu Rai, representing India. Silver medal goes to Gurpreet Singh, representing India. And the gold medal winner for the 10 meters air pistol men event, Safer Safari, representing Iran. Congratulations, medal winners. Ladies and gentlemen, I request you to please rise for the national anthem of the winning country, Iran. Thank you all, and congratulations to all the medal winners.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my biggest pleasure to, of course, introduce the silver medalist in the 10-meter air pistol category, Gurpreet Singh. Gurpreet Singh, बहुत बहुत बधाई हो आपको, लख लख बधाइयाँ.
थैंक यू मैम, थैंक यू वेरी मच.
अच्छा, मुझे ये बताइए कि जब आपने कॉन्टेस्ट शुरू ही किया था, उस टाइम पे आप किस तरीके का कंपटीशन एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे थे? पहले तो ये बताइए.
कंपटीशन तो मुझे लग रहा था कि काफ़ी हार्ड होगा, और हार्ड भी था कंपटीशन, लेकिन ऑब्वियसली किसी ने भी, मुझे लगता नहीं कि ज़्यादा अच्छा स्कोर था किसी का. एक जीतू को छोड़ के क्वालिफिकेशन में काफ़ी अच्छा स्कोर था. उसके बाद फाइनल्स में सभी ने जो था एक एवरेज स्कोर ही किया, कोई किसी का भी खास अच्छा नहीं था. तो उसी चक्कर में ठीक है, मेडल आया तो अच्छा लगता है.
अच्छा, पहले अगर हम टैली देखें, उसमें आप काफ़ी नीचे थे. पहले 2-3 शॉट बहुत बढ़िया नहीं थे. उसके बाद सडनली से आप लीड में आ गए एंड यू हेल्ड ऑन टू द लीग.
एक्चुअली ऐसा है कि मैं ये नहीं मानता हूँ कि लास्ट जब तक गोली फायर हो जाती है तब तक तो हार नहीं
बिल्कुल,
माननी चाहिए.
बिल्कुल.
तो मुझे लग रहा है कि 12th शॉट के बाद ही मैं ऊपर आ पाया था, अदरवाइज वो 7, 8, 5th पोजीशन पे चल रहा था.
अच्छा, हम ये देख रहे थे कि आखिर में जब सिर्फ सफारी बच गए थे, गोल्ड मेडल और सिल्वर मेडल के बीच में कॉन्टेस्ट था, ऐसा लगा कि आप सेटल हो गए सिल्वर मेडल, लाइक सच?
जी नहीं, एक्चुअली मैं सोच रहा था कि क्यों ना गोल्ड के लिए ट्राई किया जाए. ऑब्वियसली जब बंदा खड़ा होता है तो वो गोल्ड के लिए ट्राई करता है. मैंने भी गोल्ड के लिए ट्राई किया था, लेकिन बैड लक के नहीं आ पाया वो गोल्ड.
फैंटास्टिक, बहुत बहुत बधाई हो आपको. आगे के जो आपके प्लान्स हैं, आप ऑफ कोर्स क्वालिफाई कर चुके हैं ओलंपिक्स के लिए. क्या प्लान्स है आपका? इनफैक्ट एक बहुत बेहतरीन टैटू है जो आपने ओलंपिक्स का बनाया. इसका मतलब तीर जो है निशाने पे है, आंखें पे आंख है आपकी मेडल पर.
जी बिल्कुल. ये टैटू मैंने 2012 में जब विजय ने सिल्वर जीता था उसके बाद बनाया था. तो अब मेरा भी सपना था कि मैं भी क्वालिफाई करूं और उसके बाद मेडल जीतूं. तो क्वालिफाई तो हो गया है, अभी उसके लिए प्रिपरेशन करनी है कि एक मेडल जीतने के लिए. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि गए और पार्टिसिपेट करके आगे.
बिल्कुल.
आई विल ट्राई माय बेस्ट.
ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट फॉर द फ्यूचर. थैंक यू वेरी मच गुरप्रीत. इसी तरीके से भारत के लिए मेडल्स जीतते रहिएगा. मेनी मेनी कंग्रेचुलेशंस. Ladies and
you, ma'am.
gentlemen, we'll go into a short break, but right after that we have a lovely chat with Jeetu Rai.
Let's move to the team event. medal ceremony for the air pistol men category for the 8th Asian Airgun Championship, New Delhi 2015, organized by National Rifle Association of India. With a big round of applause, please welcome the medal winners in the team event for the air pistol men category. To give away the medals, we have with us Mr. D.V. Sitarama Rao, Organizing Secretary for the 8th Asian Airgun Championship 2015. He is also the Secretary General for the National Rifle Association of India, New Delhi, escorted by Mr. Tan Hock Huat, Chairman, Equipment Control for the 8th Asian Airgun Championship, New Delhi 2015. The silver medal winning team is Kazakhstan with the shooters Yunus Metov, Isachenko, and Podelsny. That's the silver medal winning team, Kazakhstan. And the gold medal winning team is Team India, with shooters Jitu Rai, Gurpreet Singh, and Omkar Singh. That's the gold medal winning team, Team India. Thank you all and congratulations to all the medal winners. Ladies and gentlemen, I request you to please rise for the national anthem of the winning country, India. Thank you all. Congratulations once again to all the medal winners. Thank you.
all the shooting enthusiasts and everybody who's watching at home. It is such a proud privilege for me to introduce the man of the moment. No. The man of every moment, Jeetu Rai, who's just won his bronze medal in this championship. Jeetu, जब आपने स्टार्ट किया था तो इतना बेहतरीन स्टार्ट किया था और फिर हमें लगा था कि मतलब इनफैक्ट आप मेंटेन कर रहे थे अपनी लीड को, पर बीच में कहीं कुछ डगमगा से गए एंड वन द ब्रॉन्ज. टेल अस अबाउट दैट.
फर्स्ट में बहुत अच्छा चल रहा था क्योंकि प्रेशर भी अच्छा प्रेशर आ रहा था. तो प्रेशर में क्या होता है कि अच्छा होता है. उसमें क्या होता है कि प्रेशर में इतना उसको ट्रिगर को रुक के चलाने का कोई वो नहीं होता है
जी.
लेकिन जब बीच में जब प्रेशर भी हट गया तो मैं और अच्छा करने की कोशिश में पूरा ख़राब ही हो गया और साइड एकदम ध्यान पूरा टारगेट में जा रहा था.
अच्छा, मैं एक बार आपसे पूछना चाहती थी, ये हमें रौनक भी बता रहे थे और हमने कहीं सुना भी है कि आपके कोच ने आपको बोला कि जी बुलजाई पे मारना है, तो सिंपली आपने बोला यही करना है मुझे, और क्या करना है. सही है?
हाँ नहीं सही है एकदम.
रौनक, would you like to comment upon his game जो आज हमने देखा and generally Jeetu as a person?
Yeah, like he rightly said, you know, at the start of the finals, the pressure is the highest. So you can't do anything except just rely on your technique, rely on your process, and just try to do the best you can do. Like he rightly said. So initially उन्होंने वो किया, टेक्निक फॉलो की, और कुछ शॉट्स के बाद जब उनका प्रेशर कम हो गया तब उनके दिमाग में वो रिजल्ट और अब मुझे और अच्छा करना है, दैट ग्रीड ऑफ ट्राइंग टू डू बेटर केम इनटू हिज माइंड. ही गॉट डिस्ट्रैक्टेड फ्रॉम द प्रोसेस ऑन टू द रिजल्ट एंड तब जो वो कह रहे थे कि वो ट्रिगर रुक के चल रहा था, इसलिए उनका वो ट्रिगर रुक के चलने लगा. और आप एक चीज़ ये नोटिस की कि पहले हम ये 10 शॉट का फाइनल खेलते थे, अब ये 20 शॉट का फाइनल हो गया है. 20 शॉट अंडर दिस काइंड ऑफ ट्रमेंडस प्रेशर मेंटेन करना एक बहुत ज़्यादा मेंटली एंड साइकोलॉजिकली डिमांडिंग होता है. आई थिंक जीतू ने आज काफ़ी अच्छा शूट किया है. जो वो बोल रहे हैं वो बिल्कुल सही है, ये हर स्पोर्ट्समैन के साथ होता है. और बिकॉज ये उन्होंने रियलाइज़ किया, इट्स अ वेरी गुड थिंग बिकॉज नाउ उनको ये चीज़ पता है कि आज गलती क्या हुई और अब इस चीज़ के ऊपर वो काम कर सकते हैं. अगर उन्होंने ये मैच किया होता और उनको अगर पता नहीं होता कि आज फॉल्ट क्या हुआ, देन इट वुड बी अ बैड थिंग बिकॉज आगे अब क्या करना है आपको वो पता नहीं है. सो आई थिंक इट्स अ वेरी पॉजिटिव थिंग दैट जीतू नोज वॉट डिडंट वर्क इन द मिडल and he can work on that.
और फाइनल में तो एक अलग ही तरह की प्रिपरेशन होती है, अलग ही तरह का मेंटालिटी होती है, अलग बैलेंस होता है.
जब
करेक्ट?
तक आपने खुद फाइनल ना खेला हो आप ये चीज़ कभी महसूस नहीं कर सकते. फाइनल इज अ कम्प्लीटली डिफरेंट बॉल गेम. इट्स द सेम इवेंट, आप सेम इक्विपमेंट, सेम टारगेट, सब कुछ सेम होता है, बट आपका पूरा मेंटालिटी चेंज हो जाती है बिकॉज आप क्वालिफिकेशन में इतना एफर्ट डाल के क्वालिफाई करके आप फाइनल में आते हो. अब वो आपकी पूरी मेहनत एक तरह से जीरो हो जाती है बिकॉज यहाँ पे आप फाइनल यू स्टार्ट फ्रॉम स्क्रैच. अगर आपने बहुत अच्छा कर लिया है तो आपके पास वो चीज़ को अब मेंटेन, लाइक मैं फर्स्ट रैंक में क्वालिफाई किया हूँ तो मुझे अब गोल्ड मेडल जीतना है, आई शुडंट लूज, एक वो नेगेटिव माइंडसेट हो जाता है. इफ़ यू क्वालिफाई इन द 6th or the 7th place, आई नीड टू
Better myself,
I need to better myself. So it's a very tricky situation, and you need a lot of experience, lot of practice. Like Jeetu rightly said, he has so much of experience, but still there was something to learn today. And that's how finals are. You can never say what goes wrong.
जीतू, मैं आपसे पूछना चाहती हूँ, आप ऑलरेडी ओलंपिक्स के लिए क्वालिफाई कर चुके हैं, 1 साल से ज़्यादा हो चुका है. क्या ऐसा हो रहा है कि अब आप नई चीज़ें एहतियात करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, इनकॉर्पोरेट करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं अपने गेम में? क्या काम करेगा कि मतलब वो मेडल जो है मेरे हाथ में हो?
नहीं ये मैं कर रहा हूँ क्योंकि जितना एक्सपीरियंस मैं लेना चाह रहा हूँ हर गेम में, हर कंपटीशन में मैं एक्सपीरियंस किस तरीके से करने से वहाँ अच्छा कर सकता हूँ. तो इसी उससे मैं मतलब हर कंपटीशन में एक्सपीरियंस लेने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ और अनुभव लेने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ.
जी.
और देखते हैं, अभी आज भी काफ़ी एक्सपीरियंस लेने की कोशिश किया लेकिन अच्छा हुआ. लेकिन यहाँ फाइनल में थोड़ा ऐसे ही माइंड का वो है कि अच्छा खराब चलते रहता है.
कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. आप 50 मीटर्स में भी compete करते हैं, 10 मीटर्स में करते हैं. उन दोनों में क्या डिफरेंस है? क्या मेंटल मेकअप में डिफरेंस होता है?
उसमें बहुत डिफरेंट है क्योंकि रेंज का ये 10 मीटर है, वो 50 मीटर है. उसमें बहुत ध्यान देना पड़ता है. हर शॉट में अगर थोड़ा सा भी मिस्टेक किया वो बहुत दूर जाना है. इसमें थोड़ा बहुत एक्सेप्ट कर लेता है. लेकिन है तो दोनों ही माइंड वाला गेम है
जी.
कि उसमें 2-2 है और इसमें एयर है.
फैंटास्टिक. एक लास्ट टिप अगर आप जीतू को देना चाहें कि मतलब बिल्कुल ही सीजस फॉरवर्ड, क्या होगी?
नहीं, आई थिंक जीतू बहुत अच्छा सोच रहे हैं, बहुत अच्छे मेंटल फ्रेम में हैं. इन्होंने सही कहा है कि ओलंपिक्स पहुंचते पहुंचते जितनी मैचेस हो सके, जितना एक्सपीरियंस वो पा सके, उतना एक्सपीरियंस पाने की ज़रूरत है. टेक्निक तो इनके पास ऑलरेडी है. उन्होंने आज क्वालिफिकेशन में इतनी लीड से क्वालिफाई फर्स्ट पोजीशन में करके वो ऑलरेडी प्रूव कर दिया है. बस यही होगा कि जीतू हर मैच में जाएं, जितना एक्सपीरियंस हो सके उतना एक्सपीरियंस लें, बिकॉज ओलंपिक्स के दिन जितना प्रेशर होने वाला है वो ये किसी मैच में उतना प्रेशर नहीं आएगा. सो प्रिपेयर फॉर योर वर्स्ट. जितना कठिनाई आपको सामने मिले उतना आप उसको वेलकम कीजिए, ताकि आपकी प्रिपरेशन बेस्ट हो सके और आप इंडिया को और एक गोल्ड मेडल दिला सके.
थैंक यू.
Amin, बहुत बहुत बधाई हो आपको.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for joining us. Congratulations. All the best for the future. Ronak will be with us, but we're going to take a short break and be back after this break. Take a break.
ठीक है. टेस्टिंग.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Yesterday, we saw Shriyanka Sadangi win the bronze medal in the juniors category. Well, we had a little chat with her right after that. Take a look at Shriyanka giving me some lessons. Take a look. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sunanda Wong, and I think I've been intrigued by shooting ever since I saw the magnificent, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the great Eli Wallach said, if you want to shoot, shoot. Don't talk. And I think this is my golden ticket. Of course, the 8th Asian Airgun Championship, where I am going to be the novice and, of course, the brightest star in the Indian shooting galaxy, the girl who won the bronze medal at the junior 10-meter rifle. Ladies and gentlemen, Shriyanka Sadangi. Ladies and gentlemen, hello. There is, of course, the champion, and here is the novice. First up, I want to ask you, I am very, very eager to get my first lesson in shooting from the pro here. Go for it.
So this is an air rifle,
Right.
and the caliber is .177, and it works with the compressed air, so that's why it's called an air rifle. And this, the company of the weapon is Walther, which is manufactured in Germany, and Walther is one of the best weapon manufacturers in the world.
And German's the best.
So then this is the back side of the rifle, and that is the front side of the rifle.
That's one thing I could have figured out.
So both of them have circles in them. So, and the target is also a circle. You need to match these 3 concentric circles and then release your shot. This is the trigger of the rifle, which is extremely light. It's feather touch. You have, say, probably between 30 grams to 50 grams, or some shooters also have like 25 grams. So it's
That's
extremely light. Yeah, you need to be very focused, and you need to be very sure about your shot to release the trigger.
Right.
And we use air pellets for air rifles, and we have a lot of companies for pellets that we do get. We get Arden, that is H&N Sport. We get finale match, and we have very good Chinese pellets as well, which have come up a few years ago.
That's fantastic. Tell us something about the gear that you're
Okay,
wearing. It is
so-
a superlative gear, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready for this.
This is a gear prepared by Marksman House. It's a Korean-based company, and they prepare really amazing kits. So
Really stiff kits as well.
very stiff they are. It's made of thick canvas and leather, so we need a kit because the rifle's pretty heavy. We have an air rifle which is about 5.5 kgs, and our point-to-the rifles on 50 meters go up to 6-7 kgs as well. So to be able to lift the rifle and get proper support and balance, because the target is really tiny and then it's going to move a lot if we don't have a kit on us. And also for back support, it gives us a lot of support. So that way it's really nice, and it's made of thick canvas. We have special shooting shoes
Right.
which give you proper stability. Like it has a flat base so that you don't move too much.
Right.
And we have shooting gloves to be able to hold the weapon on our hands properly. We have a shooting cap, which is basically because different places have different lighting conditions, and there are a lot of lights placed right above us. So this is to control the amount of light that comes in. And like I don't have specs, so I don't put the specs. Otherwise, a lot of shooters who do have specs, so they have special shooting glasses for that, as well as these side blinders. These are again for blocking the light.
You see, a woman with a gun or a weapon knows it all. Now, a little reminder, a little caution, do not try to do yoga in this gear.
You barely can move.
You barely can move very robotic moves. Tell us more. Tell us, what do you do before you're preparing for a big match, big final like today? What is it that your normal routine is?
Well, we need to maintain a proper routine. See, shooting is a very it's a very precise sport. So everything has to be in a proper cycle, and everything needs to be done in a proper way. You sleep on time, you eat correctly. You know, you need to be very focused, since it's a game which demands tremendous concentration and tremendous focus. So a lot of things matter. Small things do matter. So you know, before competitions, you try to keep to yourself. You kind of go through the technique in your head, because the main thing is you get into a lot of pressure in a lot of competitions, a lot of pressure, high pressure. So all you can do is you need to be able to focus on your technique, to be able to carry it, you know, smoothly, calmly, to be able to hold yourself in that moment when you're actually about to, you know that this is the shot. You just win it or you lose it in that shot. So you need to hold yourself. A lot of self-talk and a lot of mental training goes into it.
So basically what Shriyanka is saying here is that you need to do everything which is contrary to human nature. Okay, so now she of course is from Stephens. You're doing your post-graduation from Stephens. Tell us something about other interests that you have other than sporting.
Well, it's been pretty tough managing studies and
I'm sure.
shooting, because we hardly get time to go to college, or for that matter school as well. But I try to make the most of the college life that I can. And other than that, I love reading. I read a lot, and I like listening to music. So those are a few things.
See, thank you so much, Shriyanka. She has a party to attend because, ladies and gentlemen, she has just won the bronze in the 8th Asian Airgun Championship. Congratulations
Thank
once
you
again,
so
my lady.
much.
Thank you very much. You've been absolute delight. Go party away the night. So that was Shriyanka giving me a little class on shooting. Prof, of course, gave us another class on shooting. Now, I want to ask you in a more detailed fashion as to what is the difference between air rifle and air pistol.
See, air rifle and air pistol, essentially, it's like car racing and bike racing. You're racing as fast as possible to win the race. That's about it. But it's actually diagonally opposite to each other. Because in air rifle, you're using a very, it's a long gun. It's called a rifle. It weighs about 6 to 7 kgs as compared to a pistol, which is really short, say about 1 foot in length, weighs about 1 kg. And in rifle, you use a lot of extra equipment for stability, like jacket, trouser, there's a sling, there are shooting shoes. Because the bullseye in rifle is a 0.8 mm, about that much. And so it's like a small dot, and you're expected to shoot 60 out of 60 shots on this small dot, as compared to pistol, where the bullseye is 11.5 mm. Now, that also makes pistol shooting more difficult, in spite of the bullseye being bigger, because we don't use any stabilizing factors like the jacket or trouser. And when we are in big competitions, the pressure plays on us. the equipment doesn't get affected under pressure. So it's all about our own skills. Plus, like I said earlier, your shooting arm and your stabilizing arm are the same. So I need to stabilize and shoot with the same arm as compared to rifle, where you are holding the gun steady with one hand and pressing the trigger with the other one. That's the main thing. Another thing is in pistol shooting, there is this mental setup that you need to aim perfectly in the center and then press the trigger, get a
Right.
10. No. In pistol shooting, a 10 is an accident. It's a compromise. You cannot ever hold steadier than the size of the 10th ring. So my gun is always going to be moving more than the size of the 10th ring. I
Right.
just need to keep going with the trigger and hope that the shot gets fired when I'm crossing the 10th ring. Whereas in rifle, it's all about getting it right and then taking the shot. So pistol is more about coordination, whereas rifle is more about setting it and then clicking it.
So let me put you on a shot. Which is tougher?
Pistol.
All right. Now, okay. Now, can you extend your arm for me like you're taking
Yeah.
a shot? Okay. Now, if I were Sherlock Holmes, I would have definitely figured out that you're a pistol shooter.
Yeah.
Why is that? Tell me.
Because when we start off shooting, it's just a 1 kg weight and we are expected to hold it as steady as possible. So we use a little extra amount of energy to hold it steady. So if my arm is straight like this, when
Yeah.
I'm shooting, I extend it like this. Some people, especially kids who can't hold the weight of the gun with one hand, tend to do this. So you start off, a shooter starts off like this, and after a few years ends up like this. So it's no rocket science in trying to, identifying whether you're a pistol shooter or not.
So not
it's-
up Sherlock Holmes.
Oh,
alley,
no,
is
no,
it?
no, 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 no.
Yeah. All right. Thank you
Very
very
simple.
much for downloading all this
My
information to me and, of course, our audience watching at
Pleasure.
home. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, this, of course, was the Commonwealth gold medalist, Ronak Pandit. Thank you very much for
pleasure.
joining us. Thank you. I think it's time to look at some highlights. Take a look at what we have in store for you.
Again, to action coming through from day 3 of the 8th Asian Airgun Championships 2015 from the Dr. Karni Singh shooting range in New Delhi. It's the final of the 10-meter air pistol junior event for men. Budding shooters coming through the ranks now. Look at the 5 who've made the final. That's the field for you. Hemendra Kushwa of India, Mohammad Ahmed of Bangladesh, Achal Pratap Grewal of India. You've got Takahashi of Japan and Sumedh Kumar, another Indian in the fray. Just 5 shooters making the cut to the final, which means that in this 20-shot final, you'll have the eliminations starting from after shot number 14. Otherwise, remember, you've got series that are shot, the first 2 series of 3 shots each coming through in 150 seconds, and then single shots taken within a time span of 50 seconds each. And eliminations start after the 8th shot. But remember here, since there are only 5 shooters who've made the final, you will have the elimination of shooters starting from after the 14th shot is taken. 10.4 from the Japanese. Kumar also shooting a 10.4. Ahmed getting a 9.9. Grewal's not the best, got the best of starts, an 8.7 for him. But Kushwa, who shot last in that with that first shot, has got a 10.7. So that's a good start for Hemendra Kushwa. Gets a 10, does Grewal. Took his time, knew how crucial that shot was. A 9.9 for Ahmed. Takahashi.
It's not a good sign when you're racing against the clock. There's 3 seconds left. He has to get it off.
Oh, he does, and he gets an 8.9. The pressure was mounting on him. But a good start for the 3 Indians. And that's the way they qualified as well, pretty much. Except that it was Sumedh who shot the best. Sumedh Kumar is currently in second. Grewal's third. Hemendra Kushwa leading the pack. A 9.6 there for Ahmed. Grewal shoots a 9.8. .5 for Kumar. That's very solid indeed, the third shot.
And he's bounced back after that low 9 which he shot, and he will be really cross with himself. Unfortunately, you can't be cross when you're at the range, because even one bad thought and your target could be, you could go from a 10 to a 8.
Absolutely, but that shot of 10.5 is ensured that he's got the lead as Sumedh Kumar. The worry was Grewal shooting a 7.9, and that's what's seen him slip down to 4th. Kushwa is in the second position at the moment, but he's narrowed the gap down between himself and Sumit Kumar to 1.7.
Yes, that 9.8 actually hurting Kumar, but he had built up a pretty sizable lead, so it shouldn't hurt him much. But yes, at the moment, Achal Grewal and the shooter from Bangladesh, they're really going to have a fight on their hands because the Japanese shooter has not been having a very good day at the moment.
Takahashi shoots at 10.6. Yes, going out in a blaze of glory.
He'll feel nice about that last shot, but clearly when he goes and sits with his coach, he knows that there's no way you can miss a target, especially in 10 meter. It's an enclosed environment, there's no external factor here.
You can look at the beads of sweat around his collar, around his neck, just at the back of his neck, on the forehead. Just tells you that shooting might not be as physically demanding as some of the other sports, but I tell you what, it can be really nerve-wracking.
He knows what's gone wrong. He is very disappointed.
Kushwa gets a 10.4, Kumar at 9.8, 10.3 for Grewal. Ahmed hasn't got the shot off yet. It's 23 seconds left on the clock and counting down.
And the more time he takes, the more the pressure on him.
The gun will feel heavier. Pistol will feel heavier in his hand. What does he get? He gets an 8.9. So that's the end of the road for Achal Pratap Grewal. Eliminated after shooting 154. The next two will decide who stay in the hunt for the gold. Gets a 7.8. Oh, that's what pressure can do. And how does that affect his chances?
The young man knows he's made a big mistake because Kumar has the lead, but what a creditable performance from this young man from Bangladesh. His qualifying score 552. Sumit Kumar had 576. So in qualifying itself, he had a 24-point lead. He had 24 more tens.
Yet he's managed to pip Grewal and end up with a bronze medal. And now Hemendra Kushwa and Sumit Kumar still in the hunt. 2 shots to decide the gold medal now. 10.2 for Kushwa, 9.4 for Kumar, and that is going to clinch it.
Yes, he would have perhaps wanted to finish in a blaze of glory as well, but he's not had the best of competitions today, not been pushed all the way, but ultimately he is a champion. He will go home with the gold medal.
Absolutely. Sumit Kumar clinches gold, and at the end of the day, it's going to be Hemendra Kushwa settling for silver. This young lad has done well in his first international competition.
Always nice to see a 1 and 2 in any sport for any country, and especially in Delhi, a 1 and 2 for India will look nice. We would have wanted a 1, 2, 3, but unfortunately the Bangladeshi shooter has actually shot much better than Achal Pratap Grewal. So clearly 1, 2 and 3 not happening for India, but a 1 and 2 nevertheless.
The bronze medal goes to Ahmed Muhammad, representing Bangladesh. Silver medal goes to Kushwa Hemendra, representing India. And the gold medal goes to Kumar Sumed, representing India. Thank you all and congratulations to all the medal winners. Ladies and gentlemen, I may now request you to please rise for the national anthem of the winning country, India.
It's been a good day for the Indians at the ranges. It's going to continue, but let's take a look at what's going to happen tomorrow. Okay, then so 8:30 onwards, of course, we'll have different events. But the marquee event will be at 4:30 p.m., which will, of course, be the women's contest in the 10-meter air pistol category. Live on Star Sports. Do join us at 4 o'clock, nice and early. Be prepared to watch some great live action. Day 4, final day of the 8th Asian Airgun Championship. Grace and peace. Ta-da.